Yeah, I think for me, you know, the running onto the ground for my first ever grand final and singing the Australian anthem, the national anthem, was very special. You know, you realise that, yeah, it's just such a big stage, and it certainly sets in then and there that you've made it. It's such a relief actually just to get to the grand final. It's such an achievement in itself, and when you're there on the field, then you pinch yourself that it's real. So, first time that you get to sing the Australian anthem on grand final day is something you'll never forget. It was pretty embarrassing footage of me actually sticking my tongue out at the end of the anthem. I don't know why I stuck my tongue out, but it was just the adrenaline. It was just huge. You know, I had hair then, so the hair's on not only my head but the back of my neck stood up, and the aeroplanes went over the top, you know, for the grand final. The roar of the crowd and just the smell at the ground of the smoke and just the atmosphere. It's just an amazing atmosphere, and it's just the adrenaline is just something I can't explain.
One little thing with the 92 grand final, that was special in so many ways for all of us, and I think one little memory I do have is when I scored my try, and you know it was a you know 80-metre try or whatever it was, and people say, oh, you must have been so tired because you stayed in the ground and you know you're sucking them in, and what it was, and if you actually see in the replay, Alan Langer actually gets there and he pulls me up and he whispers in my ear and he just says, stay down for us, stay down, just stay down. So I just sort of collapse back and just hang there for a while, just to give everyone a bit of a breather and take in the moment and give our forwards a break. And so Alf sort of, now he doesn't admit to that, he just said I was tired, and it's just one of those moments that are very, very special.
I remember getting the ball off David Furner around halfway and sort of a gap opening up and just sort of going for the corner. I was probably in two minds whether to step, I think it was Scott Wilson, the fullback, or try and boot him on the outside. So I tried to go on the outside, and I was lucky enough to get there in the end after losing my balance. But it was, yeah, anytime you score a try or you know, have a special moment in a big game is always pretty satisfying.
It was like, legs don't fail me now, because I was having the true story, I was having a very quiet game, and I must be honest, I was very nervous before that game, which I never really get nervous, but obviously grand final, and so I was a bit quiet during the game, and I thought, here's my opportunity. And it's amazing the things you think when you get in the space. I thought, well, there's only one thing that's going to stop me here, and it's me. I knew I had the pace to get to the line, and you know, had a bit of a play around with Ricky Walford on the way there. Sorry, Rick, but so you know, and got over the line, and you know, as I said, that was the thought. I thought, just get me there.
I hate talking about the 94 when Canberra beat us, but 95 was supposed to be my last game of rugby league, and we had the Super League mishap and all that kind of stuff, and our club was divided, and we come from 6th spot and we won every single game. Manly hadn't lost, I think they lost 2 games all year, and we go into the grand final as underdogs, so that was very special to me, and it was supposed to be my last game. Being captain, held the trophy above my head, was a great experience for me.
Oh, there's a lot of different moments, yeah. Right from Steve Jackson scoring the winning try in the '89 grand final to my last grand final when Mal scored an intercept try. So, yeah, there's moments in each game that you can remember, like it was yesterday. And that's why rugby league's a great game, is that it provides you with so many memories, and if you're lucky enough to be part of the big game and part enough to be involved in grand finals and origins, those memories stay with you.